Hey guys, so I'm going to go over two things really quick. The first thing is going to be how to convert from factored and vertex form to standard form. So, standard form is basically the one that's already multiplied out. So, what we're going to do is use the box method to multiply. And this isn't like an entire brand new lesson to learn it as if this is the first time. This is just a reminder. Okay, so as you are trying to convert to standard form, whenever you see this little 2 up here, that means both sides of the box method are going to have x minus 4. So x minus 4 on the top, x minus 4 on the side, like this. And then here, you're just multiplying together x times x is x squared. Negative 4 times x is negative 4x. X times negative 4 is negative 4x, and negative 4 times negative 4 is 16. So you should be pretty familiar with the box method by now. Then, one second. Then what you're going to do next is add together these two in the middle, which is going to become negative 8x. And your answer is going to look like this. X squared. From the x squared, that negative 8x goes in the middle, and then the 16. Then one last thing that I haven't actually done anything with yet is, and I know that's showing up a little early for me, but that's okay. There was this negative 5 at the end. We are adding that to the 16 because it's the only other thing that doesn't have an x with it. And that, my friends, is how you get this 11. So after you do this part right here, don't forget that this part is still at the end. You just add it to the end of your equation, and then that's your final answer. Now let's talk about what happens if you start in factored form. If you start in factored form instead, let's see, there we go. Then what's going to happen is you're going to multiply these two parentheses together, okay? So these two bad boys right here, those are going to be the two sides of your box. So x minus 4 on one side, x plus 3 on the other side, and then you're just multiplying them together. X times x is x squared, x times negative 4 is negative 4x, x times 3 is 3x, and negative 3 times negative 4 is negative 12. Then, exactly like we did before, you're adding these two in the middle together. 3x plus negative 4x is negative 1x. You don't have to write that one in the middle, but you can if you want to. Then there was one other part that I haven't done anything with, and that is this negative 2. What that means is we're going to multiply every piece of this by negative 2. X squared times negative 2 is negative 2x squared. Negative 1 times negative 2 is positive 2. And negative 12 times negative 2 is positive 24. So don't forget whatever's on the outside at the end. And lastly, how do you get from standard form to vertex form? So if you want to get to vertex form from here, you've got to find the vertex first. That's negative b over 2a, which you should already know. B happens to be negative 6 in this problem. So when I do this negative with this negative 6, it's going to become positive 6. A is the value of 3, which 2 times 3 is also 6. And what is 6 divided by 6, my friends? 1. Then you take that 1, and you plug it back in for x here and here in your calculator. And when you do that, you will get an answer of 2. So 1 is the first number of your vertex. 2 is the answer you get from plugging 1 back in. So your vertex is 1 comma 2. Here's what vertex form looks like. It's got the parentheses x parentheses squared. You just need to take this number out front and put it right here. The opposite of this number is going to go here. I'm going to write op instead of opposite. And then this number goes at the end, and it should look something like this. And that's all, folks.